Welcome to Show and Tell with Miss V. And today we have an interesting guest. We're going to have a candid conversation with my friend Tato. What makes this person unique? Just think, I met him almost 2 decades ago. I haven't seen him since then. And you're going to wonder, so why do I want to guess this guy, right? Well, let me tell you, he made such an impact during that luncheon speaking engagement that I had, that when I saw him on Facebook, I said, I want to connect with this guy. And today, you're going to hear why. Here on Candid Conversations on Show and Tell with Miss V, we share insights, reactions, and opinions. We do not take anything personally. Think about that. Here goes. This is my friend Tato. And this
Hello.
is, yeah, hi. And this is Miss V as usual. If you're wondering why all of a sudden I'm featuring Tato, well, I watch his posts and he watches mine. And today I just had to tell him, Tato, today's the day we will talk. His post said, share if you think schools should teach children to write in cursive. Tato, how many people now even know what the word cursive means?
Good question, especially with the youth today. I find it very sad that how do you call this? Number one, even their printing, their handwriting is terrible. Of
I,
which I remember when I was a little child in grade school,
they used
I
to
had a
grade
hard
us. Di ba they used to grade us for handwriting?
correct, correct,
It,
and
it was,
I was always getting mga D, F like that because I'm left-handed. Oh,
okay, there you go. But interestingly, it was actually called writing class. They really graded us for writing. Now, can I
exactly.
give you, this is interesting that you're now remembering your grades. And it's interesting that writing, as you said, you're left-handed, no? That
Yeah.
writing develops a certain part of the brain.
Oh yeah, it does very much so. Plus, also it retains. You
Yes,
retain it in your brain more than reading from
yes.
a monitor.
And even if you type, if you go to therapists, they make you handwrite. And
Correct.
correct me if I'm wrong, Tato, when you say, oh, it's so terrible, my handwriting, I can't read it. And the therapist will tell you, it's not about readable handwriting. It's the moments that your brain was making your hand write what you thought you heard.
Exactly. Exactly. And
And yeah,
that's why I always bring a little notebook with me and things like
yeah,
that to.
that's dating you and me, Tato. Right in front of Tato, I like right now, in front of me, I have blue, green, aqua, red, and orange stabilo. You like that, huh? And my notebooks here right in front of me, I have emerald green, banana yellow, specific pa sa colors, no? And then like a red fuchsia. And when people say spell fuchsia, ay wala, pink pala.
Yeah.
Ay nako. Pero totoo, do you think it is relevant to
Very
bring back
relevant.
cursive? Now, if the young ones would ask you, abuelo, grandpa, tito, why? Remember, you have to talk to a 7-year-old, right? What would you tell the 7-year-old? Not the stuff we just said a while ago, but what would you tell a 7-year-old why?
Well, number one is I tell him, what if you run if there's a brownout and you have to write something down?
Hmm,
I just
interesting.
and
Yeah,
their coconuts to answer.
That's true, no? Like if you run out of batteries. But let me ask you, Tato. I don't know if it's because we're kind of seniors here, but I noticed that if I write, since I'm not gonna read it anyway, right? But you know that we'll remember the flow, seeing our scribbling on the paper,
Yeah,
versus if I type, I do not recall what I typed on my
correct.
keyboard.
Me too. Me too.
Now, question:
That's
do they recall? Do the kids recall? See, they have no basis for comparison, di ba? We have handwriting. They have no basis.
yes. And now I don't know. I don't know if kids can recall what they type. Or are they suffering the same problem we have when we type and don't recall? That
Yeah.
I
So
I I cannot relate to simply because I was never in that situation.
yeah. So what would you tell a 7-year-old like? Uh, you know, but there's a Tito, the odds of not being able to type, right? What would you tell them? They say, but why? Why is it important?
Well, I tell them my experience. So if I find it easier to remember things
Ah,
if I write it down,
you
you
know what
know.
I, just tell kids because, I'm rather silly and wacky. I just tell them, well, good luck because if you have to ever sign a document and you cannot sign it twice, you have a problem proving it's yours. You know that?
Yeah, that's true. That's true too.
Yeah. Diba? Because when you have contracts, properties, or whatever, sure, you can do things online. But at the end of the day, if it's a legal document, you have to sign it. And you do realize, Tato, although we have online banking, when you open an account, right, they say, put your signature 3 times. And you realize, even if we use cursive, all the three don't look alike. And what more with them?
Yeah, yeah, that's why. Or I guess I would sarcastically say just mark X.
What?
Just mark a letter X.
Well, I hope that
Like
works.
well,
Like,
that's sort of a sarcastic.
right. I understand.
Yeah,
Exhibit A, there's one. Okay. So what I was gonna say was if you're like buying property, some land for a farm or whatever, you're gonna have to sign something somewhere when
just
you
a
own
minute.
it.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, Tato here's gonna have lunch. So Tato, quickly for people to understand, since Tato's going to go on image rather like in my case, we're both too lazy or we don't care to go on video. Tato at our age, we're not gonna rush to pretty ourselves up, right? So I asked
No,
Tato, okay, Tato, thank you, huh? I won't keep you from our lunch, but people, I asked Tato if you were going to be a picture, an image, or something I will use. If you don't want your photo, what would you be? And so, what did you say, Tato, a while ago?
I'd be smoke.
Okay, so when Tato said smoke, I kind of negotiated. I said, Tato, I think the best thing I can find is hazy clouds, but I'll try to find smoke. But why smoke? Why smoke?
Yeah. Why? Because well, it's a personal thing of mine to try and remain anonymous, unknown, and it helps decrease the pride, my pride, or whatever, no, and my ego. In other words, I'm just smoke.
All right. Now, I
Yeah, I
like that.
come and
Well,
disappear.
ah, but that's interesting because it shows your consciousness and awareness that we're all transient.
Exactly.
I love that, Tato. And what I
Exactly.
love most is you have the awareness of who and what you are. So, bravo, right?
Thank you.
Come on, Tato, we know many people live and die and still don't know who they are and they don't even know why they live. I've talked to people who are sick or dying and they're still, no kidding, up to the last moment, they're still, what was that all about? So bravo to you and me. We made an effort to figure out, and we still might change over time. But bravo, Tato, this is more than I thought I'd have this
Well,
conversation with you.
well, Vivian, every moment that we're alive, we're changing,
Yeah,
constantly changing. I mean, what we were yesterday, we're not today, and we don't know what will be tomorrow.
you
And
know, that's, yeah.
that's what makes life so beautiful. It's a continuous adventure.
Again, Tato, I thank you and I congratulate you because we choose to make it an adventure, whereas
Yeah.
many people wait for it to happen. They're passive, and before you know it, life's over because they were waiting for it to happen versus making things happen. Like we made this happen, spontaneous, on the spot, impromptu. And for people to know, Tato and I have known, if that's grammatically correct, each other for over a decade, right? But we only
Oh,
met,
I think more than a decade.
yeah, more, yeah. But the funny thing is, we've somehow found each other online, and we found out we are like-minded, and we don't need to see or meet each other to be on the same plane because, Tato, after all, time and space, they're just figments of our imagination, aren't they?
That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
I just thank you for all the wonderful posts you have. And as promised to you, you were wondering what I'd be if I had an image or photo. It's something
Mm.
I didn't choose. And as I told you, there's this maverick, reckless guy. I was doing some, what would I say, consulting. They were startups at the time. During those days, they didn't call it startups. They just said we're putting a business together. They were all below 30. So when I asked them the same question I asked you, they said, Miss V, you want to know what I think you are? Notice the tone, huh? I was like, yeah. He says, I think you're an oyster. Tato, I was so offended. I wanted to throw the chair at him. I said, you mean you see me as that ugly? Di ba Tato like oyster? Like, duh. What's your reaction? Okay, here goes.
It has a pearl inside.
There you go, Tato. There you go. See, I told you you're really something else. So when I asked him, because, huh? Exactly. I said, how dare you? Why do you want to call me an oyster? And exactly the words, oh, Tato, this is hair raising. He said exactly the same words you said because you have a pearl inside you, and everything you say, we end up sharing with our wives, our kids. This is below 30, huh? And he said, you're wacky and you're really something else because you speak your mind out. But we know you're trying your best to deliver pearls of wisdom. Tato, at that moment, I wanted to cry. And thank you, Tato. You're something else. You're
You got
something
it.
else. So,
Okay.
so much for pearls of wisdom, and so much for the reminder from you, from cursive to transients and to forever changing into something better. So as they say, Tato, enjoy your lunch, and maybe I'll use the line I thought I heard in the movie, may the force be with you, Tato.